Hello, my name is Kashi, and our today topic is about PostgreSQL. What is PostgreSQL? PostgreSQL, which is commonly pronounced as Postgres, is an open source database that has a strong reputation for its reliability, flexibility, and support of open technical standards. It is one of the most advanced general-purpose object or relational database management system and is open source. Being an open source software, it is source code is available under PostgreSQL license. A liberal open source license. Anyone with the right skills is free to use, modify, and distribute Postgres in any form. As it is highly stable, very low effort is required to maintain this database management system. Why using PostgreSQL? It is versatile and approachable design makes Postgres a one-size-fits-all solution for many enterprises looking for cost-effective and efficient ways to improve their database management systems. Built as an open-source database solution, Postgres is completely free from licensing, registration, vendor um, lock-in potential, or the risk of over-deployment. Expert developers and commercial enterprises who understand the limitation of traditional database systems heavily supports Postgres. They work diligently to provide a battle-tested best of breed relation relational database management system. How is Postgres used? Postgres is used as the primary data store or data warehouse for many web, mobile, hospital, and analytic applications. It's usually um, it's usually listed at port number 5432. It can store structured and unstructured data in a single product. Unstructured data found in audio, video, emails, and social media uh, postings can be used to improve customer service, discover new product requirements, and find ways to prevent a customer from um, ch- churning among countless other users. Postgres also has superior online transaction processing capabilities um, and can be configured for automatic failover and full redundancy, making it suitable for financial institution and manufacturers. As a highly capable and elastical database, it can be integrated effectively with mathematical software such as MATLAB and RDU to, uh, to Postgres replication capabilities. Website can easily be scaled out to as many databases servers as you need. Postgres is also used for data warehousing and business intelligence solutions in banking. It acts as a central repository for storing and analyzing vast amounts of historical and real-time data. By leveraging Postgres' advanced querying capabilities, banks can gain bank can gain insights into customer behavior, market trends, and business performance to drive strategic decision making. Postgres has many benefits. One of many benefits. Some of them are as below: performance and scalability. In large database systems where data authentication and read-write speeds are essential, Postgres is hard to beat. Postgres supports a variety of performance optimizations typically found only in proprietary database technology, such as geospatial support and unrestricted currency. Another benefit is deep language support that it support many languages, many programming languages such as Python, Java, C, C Sharp, Ruby, and many other languages also. Um, Another benefit is concurrency supports. Also, business continuity. Popular cases for PostgreSQL. General purpose OLTP database. Postgres is great for managing OLTP online transaction processing protocols. As a general purpose OLTP database, Postgres works well for a variety of cases like e-commerce, CRMs, and financial ledgers. Postgres compliance and query optimizer also make it useful for general purpose analytic on data. Geospatial databases. When used with the PostGIS extensions, Postgres supports geographic objects and can be used as um, geo, geospatial data store for location-based services and geographic information systems. Lab LAPP open source stack. Postgres can run dynamic websites and apps as part of a robust alternative to the LAMP stack. LAMP stands for Linux, Apache, Postgres, and PHP, Python, and Perl. Installing Postgres on Ubuntu server consists of several steps. The most important are first is installing the Postgres, and second is configure the roles and databases. For installing, simply we used sudo apt install, um, like as many other programs or applications on Ubuntu. Then we have to make sure that the server is started. We use the sudo systemctl start postgres.service for making sure. The next step is um, configure Postgres roles and databases. By default, Postgres use a concept called roles and handle authentication and authorization. These are in some ways similar to regular Unix style users and groups. During installation, Postgres is set up to use IDNet authentication, meaning that it is associate Postgres roles with a matching Linux systems account. If a role exists within Postgres, a Unix username with the same name is able to sign in as that role. The installation process created a user account called Postgres that is associated with the default Postgres role. There are few ways to utilize this account to access Postgres. One way is to switch over to the Postgres account on your server by running the following command. The command is sudo -i-u Postgres. Um, then you can access the Postgres prompt by running PSQL. Uh, by this by this action, you will log into the Postgres prompt, and from here you are free to interact with the database management system right away. On page 7, 8, and 9, I explained 5 steps of installing and configuring Postgres on Ubuntu server. Tips for hardening Postgres. Number one is avoid relax listen address setting. Postgres is running as a server process and people want to connect to the database. The question is where are those connections coming from? The listen address setting, which can be found in Postgres configuration file, control those bind addresses. In other words, if listen addresses is set to asterisk, Postgres will listen on all network devices. Consider those connections and move on to the next stage. The recommendation for this step is in case only the local connections are needed, set listen addresses to localhost. Or in case remote connections are needed, set listen addresses to localhost plus IP of network device. If you don't listen at all, you are definitely more secure. The next hardening tip is make use of SSL, which is very important. SSL is one of the most important topic in the realm of Postgres security. Postgres provides various levels of SSL and allows you to encrypt connections between client and server. In general, at least use TLS 1.2 to ensure a high enough level of security. To configure the Postgres for SSL, you need to change the Postgres configuration file. There are a couple of parameters which are related to encryption. The first one is SSL, you have to make it on. Then have in mind turning SSL on does not require database restart. The variable can be set with a plain reload. However, you will still need a restart, otherwise Postgres will not accept SSL connection. This is an important point which frequently cause problems for users. The third tip is getting rid of MD5 password. MD5 password is an old method of choice to do password authentication in Postgres. Hence, the introduction of SCRAM SHA 256 support in version 10. If you can start using the new hashing method, uh, the increased the increased difficulty of brute force password attacks make it worse. The effort. There are several steps to um, for switching to Scram 256. The first step is upgrade the client software. The second one is change the password encryption parameter, and the third one is set all passwords again. This is the end of my presentation. Thank you.